Good morning, friends. This is Shanmukrao Sivala, a lecturer in English, and today I would like to explain the conjunctions. How to use the conjunctions? Let us learn here. So before going to the class, please subscribe my channel. Press on subscribe, bell and all, so that you can get all my videos. And this class is very useful to you all, useful to school and college students and all actually. I will try to make the class as simple as possible. Easily I will try to explain here actually. So let us learn all the conjunctions in one place. Okay. So what is a conjunction, friends? Conjunction means it connects two sentences together. A conjunction is one which connects two sentences together. Which joins two sentences together is a conjunction. And these conjunctions are used to combine two opposite sentences. These conjunctions are used to combine two opposite sentences, two contrary sentences together. So let us learn the uses of all these conjunctions here. And here I have written though, although, even though, but, yet, still, in spite of, despite. So these are all the conjunctions. These two are not the conjunctions. Up to here these are all conjunctions. So let us learn how to combine two sentences together by these conjunctions. He worked hard, he could not succeed. These are two opposite sentences. He worked hard, he could not succeed. Okay friends, let us combine by using though. So, though he worked hard, he could not succeed. Though he worked hard, he could not succeed. Though, ainapadikini. So, though comes in the beginning. And at the end of the first sentence, we have to put a comma. Though he worked hard, he could not succeed. And although he worked hard, he could not succeed. Although. So, although and even though meaning is same, but although and even though are used to emphasize the sentence, to stress the meaning of the sentence. So, although he worked hard, he could not succeed. And even though he worked hard, he could not succeed. Even though he worked hard, he could not succeed. You see friends, though, although, even though, they generally come in the beginning. Two sentences as it is we have written. He worked hard, he could not succeed. Only at the end of the first sentence, comma. We have to put a comma. This is a capital letter becomes a small letter. So, though he worked hard, he could not succeed. Though, although, even though. And though, although, even though can also be used in the middle of the sentence also. In the middle also. Let us see. He could not succeed though he worked hard. He could not succeed though he worked hard. Though is used in the middle of the sentence. So, though, although, even though can be used either at the beginning of the sentence or in the middle of the sentences. He could not succeed although he worked hard. He could not succeed even though he worked hard. So, in this way also sentence can be written. Next, let us learn the uses of but, yet, still. He worked hard, but he could not succeed. He worked hard, but he could not succeed. So here, but came in the middle of the sentences, middle of the two sentences. Same sentences as it is, but came in the middle. He worked hard, but he could not succeed. After but, this is capital letter became a small letter. Because combine two sentences together, small letter. He worked hard, but he could not succeed. And now let us learn the uses of yet. He worked hard, yet he could not succeed. He worked hard, yet he could not succeed. He worked hard, yet he could not succeed. Yet also is used in a similarly like but. But, yet, they come in the middle of the sentences. He worked hard, yet he could not succeed. Yet he could not succeed. And he worked hard, still he could not succeed. He worked hard, still he could not succeed. Still also comes in the middle of the sentences. He worked hard, still he could not succeed. But yet still they come in the middle of the two sentences. Okay friends, understood? Now let us combine the two sentences by using in spite of. In spite of is not a conjunction. In spite of. So in spite of his hard work, he could not succeed. Here he worked hard is there. Verb is worked. Out of worked, we have to take the noun form of worked. Noun form is work. Work. So in spite of his, in spite of his hard work. In spite of his hard work, he could not succeed. In spite of his hard work, he could not succeed. In spite is followed by of. In spite of his hard work, he could not succeed. And let us see despite. Despite his hard work, he could not succeed. And despite is not, in spite is followed by of. Despite is not followed by of. Despite his hard work, noun form. Despite his hard work, he could not succeed. So I hope that we have learned the uses of though, although, even though, but, yet, still, in spite of, despite. Let us see another example. As these are all very easy, friends, if you pay your attention to. It rained heavily, he went to office. It rained heavily, he went to office. These are also two opposite sentences, two contrary sentences. To combine this kind of two opposite or contrary sentences, we use these conjunctions, though, although, even though. So let us combine with though first of all. And though it rained heavily, he went to office. Though it rained heavily, he went to office. And though came in the beginning of the sentence. Two sentences as it is. At the end of the first sentence, we have to put a comma. Capital letter becomes a small letter. Though it rained heavily, he went to office. And instead of raining heavily, we can use an idiom to make the sentence beautiful and rich enough. We can say, though it rained cats and dogs is an idiomatic expression which gives beauty to the language, meaning heavily. Though it rained cats and dogs, he went to office. Although it rained heavily, he went to office. Although it rained heavily, he went to office. Even though it rained heavily, he went to office. Even though it rained heavily, he went to office. So in this way also can be used. He went to office though it rained heavily. He went to office even though it rained heavily. He went to office although it rained heavily. So although, though, even though can be used even in the middle of the sentences also. And it rained heavily but he went to office. It rained heavily but he went to office. But comes in the middle of the sentences. It rained heavily yet he went to office. It rained heavily yet he went to office. And it rained heavily still he went to office. It rained heavily still he went to office. So these but yet still they came in the middle of the two sentences. Though, although, even though they came in the beginning. And in spite of. In spite of heavy rain, he went to office. Here we use rained. Rained. This is a verb form. Rained. So we have taken the noun form of rained is rain. Noun form is rain. So in spite of heavy, heavily, adjective. This is we have taken the adjective form. In spite of heavy rain. Rain is a noun form. In spite of heavy rain, he went to office. In spite of heavy rain, he went to office. In spite of plus heavy adjective plus noun form. In spite of heavy rain, he went to office. And despite heavy rain, he went to office. Despite heavy rain, he went to office. Despite is not followed by of. In spite is followed by of. That is the only difference. Okay friends, I hope that you learned the uses of all these conjunctions. Though, although, even though, but, yet, still, in spite of, and despite. So let us see one more example. Okay friends, let us see this one more example so that it will be very easy for you. So he was rich, he was not happy. He was rich, he was not happy. Two opposite sentences, two contrary sentences. Let us combine them. So without changing the meaning of the sentence, we can combine them by using all these conjunctions. We can create number of sentences. Let us see friends, he was rich, he was not happy. So let us use though. Though he was rich, he was not happy. Though he was rich, he was not happy. Though we used in the beginning. At the end of the sentence, comma. Though he was rich, he was not happy. Although he was rich, he was not happy. Although he was rich, he was not happy. Though he has got lot of money, but there is no happiness in his life. Even though he was rich, he was not happy. Even though he was rich, he was not happy. He has lots of money with him, but he is not happy. That is not giving him any kind of happiness. So though, although, even though are used in the generally come in the beginning. They can be used even in the middle also. He was not happy though he was rich. He was not happy although he was rich. He was not happy even though he was rich. So in this way also can be used. And he was rich but he was not happy. He was rich but he was not happy. But can be used in the middle of the two sentences. He was rich but he was not happy. And he was rich yet he was not happy. He was rich yet he was not happy. He has a lot of money yet he was not happy. That is not giving him any kind of happiness. And he was rich, still he was not happy. He was rich, still he was not happy. He was rich, still he was not happy. So, but yet still they come in the same places, in the middle of the two sentences. Okay friends? And in spite of his riches, rich is an adjective. We have to take the noun form of rich, riches. In spite of his riches, he was not happy. In spite of his riches, he was not happy. He has got a lot of money, a lot of wealth, a lot of properties. So in spite of all, actually he was not happy. They are all not giving him any kind of happiness. So in spite of his riches, he was not happy. Or this sentence can be written like this also. In spite of being rich, he was not happy. In spite of being rich, he was not happy. Being plus adjective or noun form, riches, or else being plus adjective. In spite of being rich, he was not happy. Can be written in this way also. And despite his riches, he was not happy. Despite his riches, he was not happy. After despite, we have to use noun form. Despite his riches. Despite his riches, he was not happy. So friends, I hope that you are thorough with all these conjunctions. You can confidently and freely, you can use all these conjunctions. And so one small sentence, one sentence I am giving to you. You can create 8 sentences with this. He was ill, he came to college. He was ill, he came to college. You can create 8 sentences. Similarly, you can take 2 opposite sentences. You can combine them with though, although, even though, but, yet, still, in spite of, and despite. All these conjunctions, the uses of all these conjunctions can be learned in one place. Very easy friends, very useful, very good. So once again, please I request you all to subscribe my channel friends. Press on subscribe, bell icon and all, so that you can get all my videos I'm making number of videos, very useful videos are coming soon actually. If you subscribe, you can get all those videos. Okay friends, thank you very much for watching my videos.